Welcome back to Magic Verse, where the shadows don't just follow you, they remember you. Tonight we take you on a journey that begins with routine and ends in something no one could explain, not even the man who lived it. The Forgotten Passenger. Narrated in first person based on a true event. I've been a night bus driver for nearly 11 years. My route weaves through quiet suburbs, past forgotten warehouses and gas stations that close long before I pass. At night, the city feels different. Still alive, but quieter, like it's holding its breath. I've seen a lot on my shift. Drunks, lovers, lost tourists, the occasional fight. But nothing prepared me for what happened 2 winters ago. It was late November, bitterly cold. I remember the windshield constantly fogging up despite the heat. The route was emptier than usual. Maybe 5 passengers scattered across the whole bus. One of them stood out. He boarded at stop 14. I remember that clearly because no one ever gets on there. It's near an abandoned shopping center. He wore a long dark coat, soaked from the snow, and carried no bag. He didn't say a word, just nodded when I greeted him. He sat in seat 7A, right behind the rear exit. And for the next 20 minutes, I forgot he existed. The other passengers got off at their usual stops, and soon it was just me. And him. At least, I thought so. When I reached the last stop, I turned to tell him we were done for the night. But seat 7A was empty. Puzzled, I checked the rest of the bus. Nothing. No one. Doors had never opened. I would have heard the buzzer. I would have seen him. I radioed dispatch, thinking maybe I missed something. They told me no one had boarded at stop 14. That stop's been closed for months, they said. I didn't sleep that morning. I just sat in the driver's seat for hours, replaying the moment he climbed aboard. I even remembered the way the snow dripped from his coat onto the floor. The next night, I drove the same route, and he was there again. Same stop, same coat, same silence. He walked past me, dripping wet, and sat in 7A. This time, I kept glancing in the mirror. Every few minutes, I'd check. He was still there, still, watching. But when I reached the end of the line, he was gone. Again. I didn't report it this time. Who would believe me? I even considered taking time off, but I didn't. I needed the, job. Over the next week, he came back 3 more times, always in 7A, always silent, always gone by the last stop. I started talking to him, greeting him when he boarded, asking if he needed help. No response. He never even blinked. Then one night, I decided to stop at an all-night diner before heading home. I sat at the counter, still wearing my uniform, half asleep over a cup of coffee. A man sat beside me. "You drive the 33, right?" he asked. I nodded, wary. He looked pale, haunted. "My brother used to ride that route. Seat 7A. Got in a crash one winter. Bus flipped near the tracks." He paused, swallowing hard. "Sometimes I wonder if he ever got off." He left a $10 bill and walked out. I never saw him again. Since then, I've changed my route. I don't drive at night anymore. But every once in a while, I glance into the rearview mirror. And I swear, seat 7A looks a little darker. Thank you for joining us tonight on Magic Verse. We hope this chilling tale stayed with you just long enough to make you question your next late-night ride. New stories await every Saturday at 1:11 p.m. And remember, sometimes the past doesn't just haunt you. It boards quietly, sits in 7A and waits. Stay curious and stay magical.